What if, in the heart of Enfield-on-Bagley, there was a village? Hiya, I'm Nee, and welcome to a new video. Welcome to the 5th episode of my village series. Yeah, this is already the 5th episode, I cannot even believe it. So today we are going to be building something very special based on this lovely comment right here. And as usual, I will have to introduce you to a new character within our village. So her name is Elena, and she's going to be our florist here in Enfield-on-Bagley. And she's just such a kind-hearted person. She's got the generous aspiration because that's just how she is. She's very generous. She's very loving. I imagine she's very soft-spoken and very bright, bit like a flower. Wow, that was so cringe. Anyway, but yeah, she's going to be our florist here in our village, and I'm super excited to get into the build, so let's do it. Okay, so this is the plot we're going to be building, our little flower shop. And I'm so excited to get into this one. I'm also so excited because our high street is finally coming together. This is the second lot we're building in the high street portion of the village. And I already feel very nostalgic for it, which sounds so dumb, but it's just, I feel like soon enough it's gonna be gone and I don't want that to happen. So yeah, I need to enjoy every moment of this. But yeah, this is where I wanted to build the flower shop, a little bit away from the cafe because I've got some plans for the lots next to the cafe. I want them to be a little bit more moody, and I wanted this flower shop to be very bright, very clean, very white. Yeah, so I think that just works well with Elena, and she's quite bright and she does wear a lot of flowery things, but I imagine that she's quite young as well. She's still a young adult, so she's one of the youngest shop owners, I imagine, in this little portion of our village. So I wanted it to be very white, crisp, like she's just come into some money, something like that. I don't know, I haven't thought this bit out, but still, she bought this place and she wanted it to be absolutely clean, minimal, and let the flowers speak for themselves. So yeah. She does have the flower arranging skill, and I made sure to include a flower arranging table so she can do her little bits and bobs. But yeah, I wanted to work on this storefront, and I wanted it to be filled with flowers so you knew what to expect. Flowers and plants, of course. You knew what to expect if you were just coming over here and you just look at the outside. This is a flower shop, you know it. So yeah, I had lots of fun searching the catalogue for all sorts of flowers and plants and anything that kind of screams, look at me, I'm a plant, I'm a flower, I'm here to stay, I'm in The Sims 4. Anyway, but yeah, I had lots of fun doing this one. I really love the lovely comment that suggested a flower shop, and I thought it just fits absolutely a dream here. And it's just a bit of a good time. I do think that flower shops are really quite a village thing. Unfortunately, we don't have florists as much as we used to have back in the days. I feel like nowadays everything's just in the supermarket, to be honest. So yeah, I really love doing this. We're already going into the inside, so this is quite a speedy one. But I do have a little special portion because in addition to the florist, I wanted to build something special for Elena as well as the rest of the people that live here in the village. So I do build a little greenhouse as well as a little allotment kind of portion just to the side of the church, but that's coming in a little bit later on, so I'm not going to spoil it too much right now. But yeah, so this is what the inside is looking like, still quite clean but with a little bit of rustic feeling kind of elements. I thought that just matched really well with the village and the flower shop as well. So yeah, that's what we're going for. I will be putting the flower arranging table here in this little cabinet nook. I really wanted this to feel like you come in and you can see all the plants, and then here at the end you've got Elena's station, so it's got the till obviously, so you can check out, even though you technically can't in this game because this is not a retail lot, but we can play pretend. We need to play pretend with this kind of build. But yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing here, and she's got a little flower arranging table in the background, so I can imagine that just behind the till she's arranging some new bouquets or whatever it is that you wanted her to do for your special occasion, I suppose. I also used so much Blooming Rooms kit, to the max, because that is just a good time. That and the greenhouse kit, they are used like to the max in this build. But yeah, I just had lots of fun building this and building something so green. It was just lovely, considering the weather has been appalling. I honestly don't know what's happening. The British weather just takes the cake this time. It is summer. It's supposed to be summer. We are currently having to deal with storms. I don't know what's happening. It's been so bad, honestly. Not even going to comment any more about that. But yeah, upstairs, as you guys can tell, there's a little apartment. I suppose that this is Lena's apartment. Unfortunately, I did not have time to just decorate that and build that today, but I hope we can get to that in another episode. So yeah, leave your comments down below if you want to see Elena's. Did I say Elena before? What was that? Anyway, if you want to see me build and decorate Elena's beautiful flowery apartment, do let me know in the comments down below and I'll get to it. But yeah, I am so excited about this village. I feel like it is finally coming together. I just feel like the more characters that we introduce, the more it feels like just a place with people. It is not a place with people, it's The Sims, but we can have our little fantasies and I'm just running with it. But yeah, it just feels, I just get that community feeling, and every single like little building that we add to it, it just brings it a bit closer to that fruition point where we have the village. So yeah, I'm getting really excited about it. I just feel like building stuff and I just feel like creating new characters like every day. It's really quite hard. I have worked on some new characters already and I'm already working on getting the new builds into this channel as well, but obviously I cannot just have the village series, so I'm trying to space it out and just have it a bit more long-lived as well. I don't want this to end just quite yet. So yeah, it's a fine balance at the moment. But yeah, I had so much fun just trying to build out this beautiful flower shop. I just wanted it to be, once again, very bright, but completely filled to the brim with plants and flowers. And I just had so much fun looking at all the different swatches that come with the plants that we have in game. Again, the Blooming Rooms kit came in handy. It was really good for this build. I hope you guys got it when it was for free. I think it was for free just at the end of May, so I hope you managed to get your hands on it. And if you already had it, like me, then I guess you can just enjoy this and recreate this in your game if you'd like. But yeah, I go around and I just get plants everywhere on the shelves. Just these shelves for the Blooming Rooms kit, they just come in so handy for this. And this is like one of the only times I felt like they really truly have a purpose. I've not managed to use them to the max until this moment, but I'm super happy that they worked out so well. But yeah, there's not nearly enough slots as it normally is with The Sims 4 and every single piece of furniture in The Sims 4. So of course I'm going in with my handy dandy red shelf. That is a piece of CC that I love because it just helps with clutter. Basically, you can just place that shelf wherever you want to place your item and it will just pop your item into the right place, so you don't have to be just going with a 9 key, because sometimes it just doesn't work and then you've got your item just floating. So yeah, I absolutely recommend that red shelf. I'll leave a link for it down below if you don't have it yet and if you'd like to try it out. So yeah, that's it. But yeah, we are coming together quite quickly and we are almost at the end portion of the flower shop, not of the speed build, because we still have the greenhouse, of course. But yeah, it's just a good time. I think this also looks quite youthful. I imagine that this just feels like a flower shop that is run by someone that is a little bit younger, which makes sense considering it's run by Elena. So yeah, I just wanted it to feel a little bit more maybe millennial. I don't know. I do not want to get into the millennial things. No thank you. But yeah, I still wanted it to feel a little bit village, so it does have some rustic elements to it, but still very young, still very bright, and just straight to the point. This is a flower shop through and through. But yeah, I think we're gonna go into the greenhouse just as long as I'm finished picking out a lampshade. Yeah, there we go. So just to the side over here, next to in between the pub and the church, we're gonna have our tiny little, it's not that tiny, but it's not that big either. So yeah, small little greenhouse just here at the end of the village. I wasn't too sure what I wanted to build in this portion of our village. And honestly, we do have the bus in front of this little plot. So I knew I didn't want to build something that was like very important and something that was quite, I don't know. I just didn't want to build something that I knew I wanted to be looking at all the time because it would just be covered up. So I thought, what else would be perfect than a greenhouse? So we have lots and lots of flowers. I imagine that the greenhouse is more of Elena's kind of place. I don't know if a lot of the people from the village specifically come to the greenhouse, but the allotments are absolutely open for anyone that wants to come and just plant something and just want to do a bit of gardening. So that is how I see this little plot of land. So yeah, that's exactly how I built it. I've just filled it with the clutter that comes with the greenhouse kit. I imagine that there's lots of little starter plants, starter flowers that Elena's been working on. I tried to use the vertical planters, but it just didn't look right. It just didn't look natural. It looked very very Sims, and I was looking for something a little bit more realistic, so I did not go with the vertical planters. I just went in with the normal planters and just put lots and lots of flowers inside. That way they can grow all year long and Elena does not have to be worrying about them. I tried including lots of different swatches on the planters as well, even on the planters here outside. I imagine that these are more like a community thing. They're filled with fruits and veggies, so maybe other people around the village like to get their hands a bit dirty, get into a bit of gardening. This has been play tested, so the Sims can get around and they can garden just fine. So yeah, Elena already has the gardening skill as well. So she has the gardening skill and the flower arranging skill, thankfully. So she's all set to be working here in the village, and I just feel like she's a sweetheart, and I just really enjoyed playing with her when I was play testing this. She was just such a feel-good Sim, and I'm so happy with the Sims going in this direction and kind of including more representation. And obviously she's got the new vitiligo update, like the skin details that come with that update that can help you create Sims that have vitiligo. I honestly cannot believe we even waited that long to get it, but I am still very happy that this is now something that is represented within The Sims 4. It is obviously very beautiful. She is stunning. So I'm very happy to have a Sim that represents this and that is as beautiful as Elena is and is sporting it so well. But yeah, anyway, we're coming so fast towards the end of this. I honestly had such a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Do let me know what you thought about this build and what you want to see next from our village series. I honestly appreciate your feedback every time, and your suggestions are so good, and I'm so happy to be building things with you guys. But yeah, this is what it turned out like. This is our village. It's coming together so fast. We still have to build all the houses on this side and still have to finish the little high street portion. But yeah, thank you again so much for watching. Please subscribe, leave your likes down below because that will really help me out. But yeah, thank you again for watching and bye-bye.